Alright YouTube, this is Dark Dragon 1194. I'm gonna make a deck list here. There will be a lot of proxies in this deck because it is not finished. I'm still recovering from getting a previous deck stolen. So yeah, I gave a lot of my trades up to make that deck, and when the deck was stolen I was kinda left with nothing. But this is me trying to get back into it. This is a Chaos Piper deck, so we're gonna start with 3 Mystic Pipers. Mystic Piper is one of my favorite cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, it's just, especially with Kinko Bio, it's a limited draw, and it's perfect for a Chaos deck because, first of all, Kinka is dark, and Piper is light. So, the next thing is going to be 3 Kinko Bios. Kinko Bio is cool because you don't only have to use it for Mystic Piper, you could use it for Valor and go for a From the Synchron really quick and then bring out Chaos Sorcerer or BLS or anything, which is BLS is like really good in this format right now. Okay, so then the next 3 will be 3 Valors. Actually, I have 2 of them already from another deck. I bought the rare for 10 and I bought the ultra for 20, and they already went up again, so that's cool. And so Valors are cool, and even against Dark Worlders, even though there's like no point to them, you still ditch them and use them for the Chaoses and BLS. Okay, and then 2 Magical Merchants. Magical Merchants will get the monsters I want in the grave really quick, so I can get the Chaos Summons, and it's also a monster I could set for defense. 2 DD Crow. DD Crow, I think people should main him more often. He works so well. I mean, Monster Reborn, you ask them what their target is, and then even if they know your deck and they know you probably have DD Crow and they change their target from the original target, they're still summoning a more gimp monster, but yes, their target, and they say, oh, I'm summoning Grapha, DD Crow, and there goes the Grapha. Mill for Glow Up, boom, remove Glow Up. Remove for Spore, boom, remove Spore. So it's pretty cool. Bounce for Grapha, remove Grapha. So I actually main DD Crow. It helps the Mystic Piper draw, and it prevents a lot of my opponent's effects. It's pretty cool. And then the next 3 are 3 Battle Faders. Battle Faders get out the Chiases and keep a monster on my field and leave me some protection. So that's cool. If I have to, Kinka Bio, summon Valor, sync 2 for formula. Is that I don't have to get rid of my Kinka. Okay. 1 unknown synchron. I know, proxying an unknown synchron, even though they're not that hard to get. I was running Glow Up instead of unknown synchron, but doing some testing on DN and in real life with this proxy deck, it was actually better to use unknown synchron since he was a dark, and I could actually use it really fast for a quick Chias. Okay, now 3 Chiases. Chiases are a big part of the deck. Gets the removal, the field control, and you use it with those Battle Faders. You could burn 1,000. As a matter of fact, that'd be the final countdown deck by just burning him with my Chiases. Took a hell of a lot too, by the way. 1 Tragoedia. I don't like running 2 Tragoedia just because I don't really like Tragoedia, but it helps. 1 Gorz. Gorz is a really fun card to run. Really like him. Let's see here. 3 Chaos Sorcerer. It's probably like one of the main cards in the deck, and he freaking looks awesome. Yeah. There's not much to say about him, fun thing to do with Chaos Sorcerer is, Kinka Bio, Valor, summon from the Synchron, remove Light and Dark, summon Chaos Sorcerer, remove your opponent's monster, sync 8, and attack for game. Okay, I know it's kind of sad, but I'm proxying the BLS. At first, when BLS came out, I was just pissed because every other duelist was running it, and it was pissing me off until I started using it, and it was like, I love you. So, yeah. 3 Creature Swap. Creature Swap are a big part. You get that Battle Fader, you summon Battle Fader, and next turn, Creature Swap, take the monster, tribute for Chias, remove their other monster, and then attack the Battle Fader, which is in attack mode. So it's like a direct 24, and you know they can't gores or anything because you're attacking through a monster. That's something I like to do very often. Otherwise, Creature Swap has to be one of my favorite spells in the whole game. Mind Control for those quick synchros, and also if you have to, you know, you have Creature Swap, and you have a Mind Control in your hand, and your opponent controls 2 monsters. Mind Control their weak monster, Creature Swap. You know, it's like, give me that monster. 2 MSTs, Spell and Trap Destruction. 2 Duality for that extra draw power. What I like doing is doing that, like, almost, for some reason, whenever I have Duality in hand, I always seem to have a Mystic Piper. So, you know, just Mystic Piper, draw, Duality, draw again. And just wait for the attack and then summon my Battle Fader. 1 for 1. It gets a Piper out, or any other 1 monster, like Unknown Synchron for a quick tribute for Caius, or just to get that extra light or dark in the grave. Patadaris to get those to get those Chaos Sorcerers and BLS back in the deck, or for that quick draw. Monster Reborn, staple. Burial from a Different Dimension, really like it. Been stuck in some spots to where I had to remove Chaos Sorcerer to get the Chaos Sorcerer back in the grave. Some points where I don't have any more darks and stuff, so I just send some back in the grave, then remove back for Chaos Sorcerer or BLS. A lot of people don't run it in this deck, but I do. And of course, 1 heavy and 1 dark hole for the full field nuke. Duh. And Trap Dash Shoot. Savior in all decks. Okay. So this is my Chaos Piper deck. It's been doing really well. Been topping fairly well, I guess. Haven't really tried it in a real life tournament, but no, it's been doing well in DN. So this is my Chaos Piper deck. Dark Dragon 1194. Signing off.